Alright guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you the last bit of the stuff I have to get in the crypt. Now, I've already done 2 full sweeps with the blindfold on the entire time, checking for all the missing stuff. Now, I wish I would have kept track of the Chronica spear chest that I've opened, because unlike a lot of people, I've not rewound time, single time, and I know people talked about some 600, 700 chests. I'm only at like 450. And I've not done any of the Shang Tsung throne room stuff or the 25 Fatality Chests, which is all what we're going to open today. And also we'll be getting the Citrion amulet to put in the basement area to go down the like Kytinn Cave, another one. Anyways, I just wanted to show that off on the Switch, just because I've been playing this game for a while. I was maining Shao Kahn for the longest time with a samurai outfit. I was called him Shao Mirai. I really didn't like the consumable stuff. I felt like it was useless, and I felt like I was going to need to save that. And then I didn't really like the augment up stuff, but I've started to get into it, and now I'm pretty much just maining Rambo ammo dump lucality. That's basically what everyone does. They just get a lucality, and then most of these towers of time are super easy. I had no business trying to 100% this, but I did want to get everything in the crypt once and complete most all towers. I've almost got everything for Rambo. I finally got his last skin, the Bowie Bowman, which came from a tower that was there yesterday, and I farmed it for 2 hours over and over trying to get all the variation icons, and I still probably only got half of them, and I was like, I gotta go to bed, I can't do this. So I'm going to be cutting off the camera and probably speeding up the playthrough of me just opening everything, but I'll stay on the screen with the stuff so you can at least see it, or you might have to pause. Regardless, it's just showing off all that in the crypt, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. If you wanted any advice or questions, you can ask me. I don't know that much, but I've watched a lot of YouTubers and stuff already on this game, even though I know it's kind of a dead game. I mean, I got top 1% and I only did like 60 towers. So I finally found one person to be able to do team raids with, though. That's the only tower I've been really wanting to do. Everything else I can just lucality. That I need someone to play with so that I can get into it. You can't play it solo. But yeah. Alright, well. See you guys at the crypt.
You exceed my expectations. Your time would be better spent elsewhere. How much time do you need?
Okay. And there you have it. 489. Now, I read somewhere online people were saying, by the way, this is without resets. I've never reset. I didn't use that thing, and I've probably collected about 5 Chronica Spear chests that randomly spawn. Besides that, I've went through the island. Everything you saw me do today was the last bit of stuff I had to do. Everything else I checked again with 100% certainty that I didn't miss anything. So it's 489, but that does not count the soul chest. So if you add that like 130 something, it will bring you to about 620 or something. I don't know the exact numbers, but point is, it is what it is. Yeah. That was fun. Totally not boring to do that, but I'm happy I finally have opened everything in the crypt, and I probably will take another day to go through everything one more time just to be sure, but I would say that there's probably about 620 if you count all the soul chests with that, because they don't count towards this counter. Spear chests I'm pretty sure do. If they don't, then I don't know, I feel like that'd be weird. The soul chest makes sense because it's not really a soul chest, it's using the Ermac chest or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, yeah. I probably talked a little too much at the beginning of the video. I might cut it out, but if you guys have any questions or need to know anything, you know, I got some good advice. I've seen some professionals talk about things that have been very misconstrued, you know. People said, like the Lucky Rabbit's Foot augment, they said that that can help outside of test your luck. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. In fact, I've watched a YouTuber in an old video say that it does that. It helps with like AI doing more or less of certain things against you and for you, and then things like increasing chances of other augments that have a chance on them. So say it's 10% chance something happens, it'll make it 20. No, it doesn't work for anything like that. Not the luckality or lucky blows, nothing. It only works on making your score different and test your luck, and that is why they actually changed the game to make them harder to get, and you only get one in the test your luck towers after you do like the free ones boss. So yeah, the more you know. So this is pretty crazy, and I see why I missed this, because I was looking out for chest, not something as crazy as this. So you see something different from this corner to that corner? Yeah, there's a lion statue, and if we hit it, we get some stuff for Jaggy. Bro, what? Now I gotta go find out if that counted as a chest. Probably didn't, but I also need to figure out there's other stuff like that. That's insane. Anyways, there you go, bonus. Okay, obviously it didn't. I'm gonna do a lot more research, see if there's any other secrets or things I might have missed. But as far as I know, for like 80 something seems about right for the amount of chest. Some guy said there's like 700. I'm like, I don't think I missed an additional like 100 or something. If you add the soul chests to what I have, it's close to like 600 something. Not no 700 something. So anyways, and then even RS themselves said that there's about 600. So I'm about 600 if you add the soul chest. So hey, I'm sure there's like one really well hidden or some other crazy stuff like that that I'll need to find, but yeah.